weather.
Yeah, well,
Like so quiet.
That's the advantage of Sunday morning, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, Fulham Science City Centre. So it can get quite intense, this kind of lesson that we're going to do today. So tell me if it gets a bit too much. We can always stop and have a 5-minute break, alright?
Okay.
So this is the usual routine to the end and follow it on round. Time to check it when we get into the habit of it.
Oh, 5
Okay,
minutes.
yeah, well, you've done it now, so just check the class.
Yeah.
Make sure you're safe, okay? Stay here.
Yeah, no.
Cancel the signal. Thank you. Okay?
Yeah. I wasn't sure if we're going into that way to Tansy. I don't know why I thought that.
I'm going up the A52,
Okay.
then down Rainsway. So, taking into account some tricky bits today. So what I'd like you to do is go one lane to the right. Thank you. Stay in this lane. That's rough one. Okay, so we're on test route now, and this is heading back towards the test centre. So what the instruction would be is follow the signs for Ring Road. See the sign for it?
Do I need to be moved?
Absolutely. Then continue to follow the signs for Ring Road.
I think I have to remember that when they say, well, don't ask to move over. Do you know what I mean? I can ask you.
Make your own choice.
Yeah. had. We got really close to it. It needs cleaning. I know that's not an excuse, but that sounds really bad. At least I know it's there because I've never seen that. Yeah.
Next time you know.
Definitely.
Okay, fine. Okay, good.
I was starting to slow down, but then I had to go a lot slower. I'm going over.
Shoulder.
One name, yeah.
Gently.
Yeah.
You didn't give you any way, did it? Okay, now super important in the moment. I'll just let you think about things. Okay, come on. You're in the overtaking lane, aren't you?
I'll need to move back over.
Right. Listen, you are moving and then checking. Check and then move.
Check.
You go the other way around.
Yeah.
Yeah, as you come around there, you are joined by a new lane on the left, which means this is now the primary lane. That's the overtaking lane. Now, they're not going to tell you on the test. They'll leave you over there.
Yeah, so I need to remember that.
As soon as anybody comes past you on the left-hand side, that's the fail. Because you forced them to undertake it rather than overtake it.
So I just have to get myself back over to the left when we come around that bend.
Yeah. Well, once you've been joined properly by the other lane, but the other thing is, don't go and check like you did.
No, check first.
Mirror signal, shoulder check, eyes forward, and then change the lane. Okay, we've got to be following signs of good vehicle testing station. Believe it, come on. Believe in the highway, thank you. You need to get that signal on at the 300 metre mark. Work it out, come on. Now, right, just slow down, you get yourself in all kinds of bother here. So you've exited into the overtaking lane. Just cancel that signal. No, cancel that signal. Because you've got somebody else hanging around. It's right on your shoulder. So it's just not safe to move over, okay? Just take your time, stay in this lane. I know he's hanging back now, but it's too late, okay? So slow down. You've got a roundabout here going to the right-hand lane. Right.
So back, turn
right. Yeah. So listen, what I want you to do, okay, we've got to adapt.
Yeah.
I want you to go all the way around the roundabout and up that road there. Okay, so when you're ready, when you exit onto the slip road, exit into the left side, the left lane rather than the overtaking lane.
So I need to come round and go there.
Just follow it all the way around. You're going to be exiting that way, exiting at the test centre. I'll help you with the positioning here. Stay in the right-hand lane, that's it. And we'll stop and explain everything to you. Just keep going.
Oh no, right here, then up here.
Yeah. Give a signal to leave. That's it. Off you go then. Right, so you're back on track now, okay? Cancel that signal. Okay, now when it's safe, I'd like you to go one lane to the right. That's it. That's much better option, much better. Good. Now just take it time. We're almost at the test centre. Slow down. Right. At the next roundabout, you're turning right. You're going to do that from the middle lane. Slow down. Give yourself more thinking time. That's the biggest mistake people make as they come down here. They come belting over the top of the hill. And they just don't have time to assess all of the different lanes.
We just stay here.
Right, so listen, let me give you the instruction, Tony, okay? I mean, you can jump in and say it your way if you want, but listen to me right, so let your eyes track your lane. Yeah, do you see it? Now, you cannot cut over, right, so let's go green light, nice and gently. Just stay in this lane, and we're going around to the right, okay? So slower. Around to the right. Yeah, exactly. It says test station there. It's all about giving yourself time to understand what you're doing.
Especially because you think you might be going that way.
Exactly.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, so we're going to be stopping in the lay-by over here and having a chat about a couple of things, all right? So you're going to pull into the lay-by, leave yourself room to get out at the end as well. So go forward a little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit more. About there. Good. All right.
Yeah.
Handbrake and park. All right, so a little bit of drama there coming off of the.
I have no idea where the sound for the test centre. Yeah. I had no idea where it was. I seen the first one,
Yeah.
but then like say what's
So as we're driving along, then as we kind of rounded the bend, there was a 300-meter marker to exit. Then there was a 200-meter marker. I'll let you go past that. You went past the 100-meter marker. So I gave you all the opportunities to get your signal on to leave, and you didn't. So then I said, Bernie, come on, we're leaving. And then you kind of signalled, or am I going? But then instead of actually moving over and exiting, you carried on the main highway and said, "What? This one?" Then you went anyway.
Yeah.
But of course, listen. Of course, by the time you've done that, there's 2 lanes on there. If you'd have exited at the beginning, you'd have gone straight into the left lane. But because you've exited later, you've exited and gone into the right-hand lane. The guy in the van, the black van, he's come down and he's seen you. So he can tell what you want to do.
Yeah.
But instead of giving you all the room that you should do, is hung around right on your shoulder, making it almost impossible for you to move over safely.
Even though I've done something wrong, I still don't feel flustered, which I think is a good thing. Because last week I hated it, you know. And that sat nav, I was even thinking, should I change my test? Because I felt like it was just terrible.
Well, you know, I don't think there's any need for that.
Well, no, like I spoke to my friend and she said, just do it, and just for the experience alone.
Yeah, so basically, if I can just sort of adapt this slightly. So, as you've exited here, ideally you would have exited directly into the left lane.
But I've left it too late.
You've left it too late to exit, and then you've exited in the right-hand lane. The other car, the black van, is red this time. He's seen what you're doing, and he's come right up on your shoulder like this. And what he's doing effectively here is he's speed matching you.
Right,
so you can't actually come over.
Yeah.
If you'd have eased off, you'd have had time to come over, and we wouldn't have had to go around the roundabout.
Yeah.
But what he's done is got right onto your shoulder, into your danger area. Now, if you cut across here, they'll grab the wheel and say, no, you can't. There's a vehicle there.
Yeah.
So the guy in the van, he's like, oh yeah, he don't care, you know, he's not bothered about whether you're doing anything tricky or anything. That's what he.
But it was ultimately me, because obviously the markers.
They were there.
Do you know what I mean? Of course they were. I think I was so hell bent on staying where I was, and that sounds stupid, and it's not there. But in my mind, I didn't know I was going to have to. I thought because it's the new Rainsway compared to what. Do you know what I mean? I was thinking I'd stay here and we'll end up here, which is stupid.
Right then. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a U-turn here. We're going to get onto this roundabout, and we're going to go left.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're going to go right down to the next roundabout down there. We're going to go around, come back, and do it all again.
Okay.
Okay. So we'll do the same routine, but not from the city centre. We'll do it from Chad.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then we'll have another look at this, and you can have another look at this roundabout as well.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So when you're ready, let's get a U-turn in. That's it. Hold the check. Thank you. Nice and clear. So round you go. Now I guarantee you 100% you'll be on this roundabout on your test. You're turning left. This one, this is on quite a few of the test routes. About 30% of them. Okay, so let's go.
Stay left, yeah?
Yeah. Yeah, they could get you to go up over the bridge, in which case it'd be left up over the bridge, in which case you just swing out there.
So we're going down to the next roundabout.
Yeah. Well, look at the sign. That's that you're going to need to join on. But obviously you're not going to cut over the hash markings.
Get a bit further down here.
Well, there's some giveaway lines.
Oh yeah, there's some,
You can see the broken lines down there. Okay, lovely. That's fine. Like I said, the good thing about a Sunday morning lesson is we can get doing these kind of things. If this was big week, it'd be quite a lot of traffic and it'd be hard to get around. But good. So we just pick up the speed a little bit because I'm going to be asking you to change lanes. And at the moment, that blue guy's right in your way spot. So if you just ease off your gas now, let him get past. Right. So let's do a lane change to the right. Back onto your gas. That's it. I knew it was going to go back over to the left. That's what they do, you know. They stay in the fast lane just to make progress there. So you're just going to stay in this lane. It's going to take us all the way down to Chad. Much further, to be fair. Right, so just stay away from that way. So you're just going to keep keep going, and in a moment, as you round this bend, there'll be the lane will divide to two. Try to keep the speed going, going. The lane will divide to two. Just take up the right-hand lane. You don't need any signals, just
go into
direct positioning. That's it. And this is actually the way to take you up to Oakwood as well, because quite often they'll say to you at this next roundabout, go straight on. And this would be the lane for going straight on. You're looking at arrows next on the road to see it on. What we're going to do is go all the way around the roundabout back down this road here. So you turn it right, fourth exit. Right, and make sure you do the proper checks at these roundabouts. Are you clear to go is the question? Can you follow on it? Not yet. Let's do that then. We've got all the priorities, so you just move on round. Just exit in the right-hand lane. It's the safest thing to do. And as it happens, I want you to stay in the right-hand lane, and I'll explain to you why. Now, you are allowed to go over to the left and then come back to the right later, but see where that car is there?
Yeah.
At that point, they're ordered to merge into our lane anyway.
Okay.
So this becomes a primary lane. Yeah. Now, if you can remember that, fine. If not,
just do it.
The left-hand lane, then just continue. Just be aware of cars.
I'd rather just do this and move.
So this is the same road that we did earlier when we came off of the two carriageway. Okay. So do you remember this bit we talked about it? So you're glad to be joined by another lane on the left, so you know what to do. No, you've committed before you looked.
Right, I did it again.
Yeah. So check again.
It's good car there.
What do you think now? Check again. Okay, gently. And that is the problem right there. You see, this is why I mentioned it earlier. What you're doing is you go in and check at the same time, and there was something there this time. Now, if I had grabbed the wheel, you'd have been going, what? And you would, you know. You do need to watch that, you know, it's a technical. That would be enough to get you failed on the test.
And I don't know where it's come from.
I don't know, but it's crazy, isn't it? You wouldn't, you know, it's a bit like jumping into some deep water, but testing it before you jump in, like, what if it's too deep?
Yeah.
How deep is that puddle? I'll jump in and find out.
Rid of that.
Right, so we are going to be following the signs for goods vehicle testing stations. The next exit on the left, you can see here.
Where's the markers?
Well, have a look for them.
That's what I'm thinking out loud.
Oh, sorry,
No, you're fine. It's something I do terribly, but that's what I'm thinking. That's what comes to my brain as soon as you said that. One, yes.
So signal now before it's too late. That's it. There's the two.
Yeah.
And now you see when we exit, you can just slide on early and be in the correct lane. There's all that drama, doesn't it?
Up here.
Yeah, exactly. Slide on early.
Left lane.
Exactly. You see, you didn't come on until over there, then you were in the right lane. That guy was here, so you couldn't get back to the...
That is so much better.
Now, come into a roundabout, follow the road ahead, second exit. This roundabout is an absolute test killer. People hit it way too fast. You need to be going to literally walking speed at this roundabout. Literally walking speed. See how it winds tight at the end? Are you clear to go?
Where we're going, so what exit?
Right, so
I remember,
straight ahead, second exit. Are you clear to go?
Yeah. Straight in, that's one.
There's the fault. It's in the left lane.
So here?
Yeah.
Right. Get you.
Because you're going straight on at a roundabout, so just stick to the left lane. What you try to do there, you try to go from the left lane over to the middle lane.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was the first exit. I just come off slightly like that.
When it's safe, move one lane to the right. It's the basic principle when you're going ahead at a roundabout is to stick to the left lane. Mm-hmm. Okay, now you're going to another roundabout. You're going to turn right. You do that from the middle lane. It even says test station there on the roundabout. See on the road. So think what you need to do for turning right. Thank you. Stay in your lane. Thank you. Yes. You see how you wanted to go over?
Yeah. But I was waiting for the side. Like, not waiting for it.
It was green light. Okay, so I'd like you to pull into the lay-by. Just do it after then.
Oh, after?
Yeah, go around the front of them, because there's no room here anyway. Slow. Tuck in. And just leave yourself room to get out anyway. Nice and straight.
Okay.
I'll do that. Okay, so coming off joining on Range Way, going down that way, absolutely fine. Going around the roundabout, fine. You exit, fine. You came down the road, you rejoined with the left, you joined by a left lane, you moved over. You did try to move and then check and grab the wheel.
Big bit, yeah.
Yeah, so that.
And then at that roundabout as well, when stay in my lane to go round to second exit.
Yeah, I'm just talking you through it.
Yeah.
So when you went to change lane, that's a serious fault, dangerous in fact.
Yeah.
So check and then move.
Yeah.
Okay, don't
check. Yeah.
Yeah, check first.
Yeah.
When you saw your exit, you signalled early correctly, nice, and you exited correctly into the left lane. And I told you that you're coming up to the killer roundabout like that.
That is a killer roundabout.
I mean, about 20% of people fail the drive test on that, for doing exactly what you did. You came round. Normally they come round so fast that gravity just swerves them out into the middle of the roundabout, and but you did slow down. However, then you were like, where am I going? You started doing a bit of panicking. Your fingers were on the indicator to signal and stuff. Yeah. And I was like, calm down.
Yeah. Second.
Straight on second exit.
Which is that, isn't it? Well, in my mind, you want to go straight on that roundabout, if that makes sense.
Yeah. But
no, you go like
you must let your eyes see where your lane is going.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like that.
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah.
So it's going to be intense.
Yeah. No, but it's fine though.
Yeah.
It needs to be.
Okay, so that's that. Next, we're going to, so we've turned left from this roundabout. Now what we're going to do is we're going to do a U-turn and turn right from it and go do the Blue Peter roundabout and such, okay?
Okay. So we're going to go right here. All right.
And what we're going to do is we're going to go around and do this roundabout from the other direction, because there's only 3 directions. Off the bridge. Now we're going to do the bypass. The other one is just from the little here, which is super left turn. Yeah. Super easy. All right. Yeah. So it's a U-turn. It's a shoulder check. Thank you. And then just nice and gently stick to the right-hand lane, which is going to be turning right. So up. That's it. Up to the giveaway lines. Have an early vision. Are you clear to keep going? Yeah. So nice and steady then, and you've got your stop line over here. Now, what we're going to do is, you see that little post with the 2 yellow stripes? Yeah. When we go, I want you to head directly towards it and don't turn until we get to the first set of lines, yeah? You need to end up right over there next to that.
So we need that far lane?
Yeah.
That one?
Yeah.
Right.
Here we go. So just
head towards
it. That's it. Keep your signal on. That's it. Keep going. Start turning now and give a left signal. Drop into the left lane. Okay. Does that make sense?
Yeah. I don't know if I remember the left signal, but yeah.
Yeah. If you try to do it like traditionally, turning right at roundabout, you'll end up trying to go down that road.
Right.
And it don't work. Okay. So that's good. Not bad. So as I said, we're going to go do the same roundabout, but from the bypass side. Now you're coming up to another roundabout here, Bernie, and I want you to go straight on. Second exit. The first exit is actually the garage that's on the roundabout. So I want you to slow it down so you can understand and see everything.
First exit to the garage, we're going down there.
Exactly. Are you clear to go? Straight on. You got it. You see, just that little bit of slowing down gives you just that little bit of extra time to look, oh yeah, that's what it means. Yeah. Next roundabout, you're going straight on, the second exit. And as usual, it's going to be the left lane. You can see it clearly there. The main thing is to stick to your left lane.
Yeah.
So are you clear to go?
Yeah.
Let's do that then. Signaled a bit early.
Sorry.
Just signaled here. Yeah. So you can't signal before that. You know, whichever junction is there, when you put your signal on,
I've done it as you started moving rather than when you've got a bit of
exactly. So you're just a little bit early with your signal.
Yeah.
Now, it's not, what's that speed, maximum 30. It's not just the signal, it's your speed and position that tells people where you're going as well. So that wouldn't necessarily be a fail there.
Yeah.
But
I totally get it, because as soon as I set off, I did it. So it looked like I could have been going down that street rather than wait till I'm halfway past it at least.
Exactly.
Yeah, I do understand that. cold, by the way, Mum. I'm so sorry. Not well. Yesterday was the worst day of work to get through. I think I'd much preferred if the test centre was still answering to me.
I don't know, there's a killer right turn out there.
Was it?
Yeah.
Okay. Should they do it on purpose? Put them in these awkward positions. I mean, awkward places.
It is what it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't think they went out and thought that was the most awkward place you can find for a test centre. So you get more awkward than that. Okay, so roundabout ahead, we are going to be going straight on second exit. Much better. So next roundabout, also we're going straight on second exit. And then at the next roundabout, we're turning left first exit. So we're going to be coming off at the next exit. And once again, you're going to be following the signs for don't do it, don't do it. You don't know where it is, do you? Once again, you're going to be following the signs for good vehicle testing station. So look for your 300 metre markers. You change your speed there as well. To 300. Which is 200, okay? Remember, you are following the signs of good vehicle testing station. You've got some signs to look at to understand. So it's just a road. And you're going to come onto that signal. Have a look at this sign up here. Which way is it at the roundabout? Yeah, okay.
Straight across, sorry, yeah.
Thank you. So look at the next set of signs. Touch which lane's going for straight on. Yeah?
Yeah.
Understand? Okay. Now, just like when we came off the bridge, this is the test centre roundabout, you must end up
in that lane.
Next to the
Yeah,
grass.
yeah.
I think you understand coming down off the bridge.
I think now I've done it as well. Do you like? It's getting used to something, isn't it? And it's an alien route to me, if that makes sense. Not the route, the lines and things.
Yeah.
Go behind this car.
Yeah, you can do. Let's just pull in and. That's it. So for it to get out. Easy as that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was all pretty straightforward. The only thing I think you did tricky there was just signal too early too.
Yeah, because I've seen it, but then I just remembered to look for the markers. But some of them are hidden as well, aren't they, Rob? You really have to look. Yeah.
That time of year where they leave the bushes.
And that, as long as like you say, I seen the thing that said Tessa, but still look for your marker after that. The marker, that's not the marker, is it? Other than that was fine.
Yeah, you did the right things by slowing down, looking at the signs and working out which direction on the roundabout it was. Oh, yeah, straight on. Then the next set of lines clearly tell you.
Yeah.
So the information is there if you learn to look at it.
Yeah.
Okay, so that actually went a lot better than as good as I hoped.
Mm-hmm.
Right then, so next we're going to go do the Blue Peter roundabout, and this is a little bit more involved. However, the principle is super, super simple. Stay in your lane. All right? Are you ready to have a go?
Yeah.
All right, let's go then.
So we're going
a U-turn, turning right.
I'm going to go forward a little bit. Is that right?
Either way.
I feel like we need to go forward because we're too close to this bit.
Okay.
Thank you.
Gentle. And again, we're doing a right turn here at this one. Now, sometimes, that's it. Are you clear?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, might as well go while it's clear, right? Sometimes, if there's more than two cars here, just wait over there because usually, yeah, exactly, you won't fit on. So you've got this little, remember the little post with the two? Yeah. So
head towards the post and stay in the left lane.
Yeah. Once you get to the first white line, you start your turn at that point, and that works really well for you.
So the first white line here.
Yeah.
Head to the post, first white line, turn around to the left.
Or you head directly towards the post. When you get halfway, start your turn.
Yeah.
Right, turning. Signal left. Up to that left lane. Absolutely perfect. Okay, so the next roundabout is the same as the last time. Straight on. Second exit. The first exit is the garage. Sometimes they can say straight on first exit. Now, clearly, if they say that, they don't mean go in the garage.
Yeah, of course not, yeah.
So that's not going into the garage.
Of course not. Just have that conversation.
Okay, so are you clear to go? So gently on.
From here.
Second exit. Now then. That's it. Now, the next roundabout, we're turning right, third exit. Now, you can do that from the middle lane or the right-hand lane. I suggest the middle lane for this time. Okay?
Here, yeah?
Yeah, so mirror signal, slow down a bit if you need more time. Mirror signal. You can see both these lanes go that way, so this is the leftmost of them. Now, are you clear to go? The answer is yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so middle lane to middle lane.
Yeah.
Not too fast. Just into the middle lane. Signal to leave. Exit in the middle lane. There you go.
Okay. I thought I was going there.
Middle lane. You should have exited in the middle lane.
So we're going down Harvey Road?
Yes.
Oh, I thought we were going round Blue Peter and back to the test centre.
That would have been turning right, fourth exit.
That's crazy.
You actually had that absolutely nailed down. Yeah, it's turn right, third exit.
Sorry. I would have gone middle lane to middle lane as well, Adam.
Yeah.
I messed it up.
So straight on. It's unfortunate that is because you really had that proper as well. So just try to keep a track of your exits.
Yeah.
I mean, look, if you're approaching like this and you're going third exit, you know it's over there. Try to, if you can orientate that way.
Yeah.
I think we'll probably have time to do that one again, but not immediately. We've got because they said it's going to be quite a bit less than this one.
Facebook's going around BT to Ireland.
Well, it wasn't. It's just that you got mixed up on your exits. If you think about it, you know, if I'd have got you to go around there, I'd definitely had you in the right hand.
Yeah, of course, it was the one to go there. Where
yeah. But where we was from the middle, you can also do the same direction from the right. The point is, whichever lane you go in onto that roundabout, you must stay in that lane and exit in that lane. Any deviation from your lane will be a fail on test, I guarantee it. Because you are cutting into somebody else's lane, and that's the point. Okay, now we're going to go straight on this spider bridge. We've done the spider bridge before, but we're going to go straight on this time, and then what we're going to do is go by the sports centre and come back. We're going to do what I call the run to Oakwood and back. It takes in quite a few tricky bits, but you've already done quite a few of them today already, so we'll just see.
we're going
straight on second exit. The thing is, they're not going to tell you go to the sports centre,
no.
so even though you know where it is,
it
might be a better instruction for you. They're just going to say straight on. The spider bridge isn't actually called the spider bridge; it's called the Mitre Island.
Is it?
Yeah, that's its proper name. So the Mitre Island goes straight on.
Yeah.
You can cancel that signal now because of that road there. Yeah, you can do your little signal to leave, and then just as long as you cancel it before then, it's fine. So at the next set of lights, then I'm going to be turning left.
Sorry, I've got such a dry throat. Yeah, I'm shaking my eyes water. You know what? Yeah, please. You know what annoys me about it? So, when people come to work ill and they pass it round, thank you so much. But like, go off so no one else gets ill. Even though it's like that.
So just follow the song. Okay, so we are going to be turning left at the next set of lights, sorry. Roundabout. Like roundabout. turning left at the end of this one.
Why is this 40 miles an hour? Is it such a short road?
It's because there's no right, no
straight?
driveway.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're turning left over it, so that's 30. Turning left at the crossroads.
Go over.
Over early. If you leave it too late to move over into these little slips, then you end up with the problem that you got earlier at the beginning.
They go first.
You go first, you've got priority.
Go in.
Well, that's because you've learned going, basically.
I thought he had priority. No, that's like they go right into it. Yeah.
Yeah, if you're going straight or left at crossroads, you've got the priority.
Right.
If you're turning right at
they
crossroads,
have the priority.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got we're going to do quite a few complex things, series of them on sandals and routes here. Okay, so at this roundabout, this is the first one, we're going to be turning right, third exit. This is Spiny Bridge.
Right. Right, so going third exit, you just said, didn't you? So back up part of it.
Exactly. That's the only one, that's the only lane that goes that way. And from here to the middle, because that one goes back down there.
Over here.
Signal to leave, exit the right-hand lane. You can't just cut over like that. That's it. Now you do a lane change, okay? Sure. Thank you. Yes. Good.
It's a swirly island, isn't it?
It's really, it's a spiral roundabout. But yeah, it is. The main thing there is there's only one, when you go onto that roundabout, there's only one lane goes right, and that's the right-hand lane.
Yeah.
After that, the lane itself actually changes position.
Yeah.
It spirals outwards.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to be coming up to the Blue Peter roundabout. This one is, if you remember when we came this way, we went middle lane, and should have exited this, but you didn't. You did that sort of middle, right, middle. What we're going to do is we're going to be turning left when we get there. But what I want you to do is do it from the middle lane again, so that these Blue Peter roundabouts are a little bit different to your normal roundabouts. Now, there's going to be 3 lanes, and I'd like you to turn left from the middle lane.
To the right lane. No, I'm just going to the middle lane.
Start from the middle, go to the middle.
Yes.
3 lanes here, 3 lanes on the exit, middle to middle. This roundabout, Blue Peter roundabout, is all about lane discipline.
Okay. Go to the middle.
Yeah, and I'll explain why we've done that in a little while. Because we could turn left from the left. Yeah, we could have done it from the left lane. We've gone left to the left. Yeah. So we'll do middle to middle. At the moment. Yeah. Okay. So middle.
To middle.
Yeah, let your eyes see the
middle
lane.
Yeah.
Okay. Then stay in this lane, okay?
Yeah.
Now, the next roundabout, you're turning right, and you're going to do that from this lane. So, take your time now, but just so only these 2 lanes go onto the roundabout. Yeah. So this lane must become the left lane.
Yeah.
Are you clear?
No.
Okay, what about following him on?
Yeah.
To the stop?
Oh, sorry.
That's it.
Let me stay here, yeah?
Yeah.
And then drop here.
Yeah, you just
slightly over, sorry.
Okay, and you see it's quite relevant that where you see how the middle lane became the left lane. Yes. Because only these 2 lanes go around. That's going to become relevant in a little while again. You're going to see the same situation in a little while again. Okay, so far so good. So we're going to be going straight on at this roundabout. It's going to take us back down Rainsway. Okay.
When you say still going up there?
Yeah, where the van is there.
Yeah. Just thinking where I need to position myself.
Yeah, in the left lane.
I'm so, honestly, common sense is a common wrong.
Okay. There you go. No.
This one.
To
go there, sorry,
told everybody you're going down there.
Yeah.
There's no rush to get them signals on, is there?
No.
It's quite a big roundabout, just be careful with that. This signaling is really
all the people.
It creates confusion.
Yeah. Alright.
It's clearly obvious.
Well, yeah, I know.
Because there is no other option.
I checked.
Okay, keep your speed up and go 1 lane to the right. That's it. That's much better than earlier on that.
Yeah.
That's key. Yeah. So just keep momentum going. Your speed's actually really good. Speed up if you can, please. Try to keep that momentum going, just keep it up a little bit. Okay, now at the end of this road is a roundabout. You're going to go straight on, second exit. Try to get your speed up. Because you've slowed down, the guys behind you call you right up, and these guys are not going to give you any time at all.
Where's we going in? Roundabout?
Straight on, second exit.
I know.
Turn left.
I know in the wrong lane.
like that. Okay, you can't fail the driving test going the wrong way, but it is a little bit inconvenient for the examiners. Take the next road on the right. You've got protected right turn to use as well, so please use it properly. Get yourself proper into it, get yourself into it. Don't worry about it, stay on the side. A little bit half in and half out, but okay, we can live with that. Right, so we're going to have to just make an adjustment here. So drive on, because we still need to get up there. And things that we need to look at. Okay, so take the next road on the left, please, Bernadette. Yeah, so, with that situation there, you didn't move over.
Yeah.
But then again, if you're not remembering where you're going, then the fact that the arrows are painted on the road don't mean anything, do they? You kind of forget the instruction. However, you did need to be in the right-hand lane, which would have then gone to the middle lane.
Yeah, I've seen it. It was just too late. I've seen exactly what I did.
Yeah, that would have replicated the previous roundabout.
Yeah, and I didn't want to do that.
No. Well, no.
I've seen it on the road.
Turning left.
What happened?
And then we are taking the next road on the left again. So we are turning left at the end of this road. Well, that's because you stopped too short.
I know.
As we go forward, turn your wheels as well. Okay?
Yeah, I suppose it's like, we could have probably gone. Yeah.
Okay. At the roundabout, you will turn left and it'll pick up our route. Yeah, so basically you would have gone from the middle lane over there and then gone into the left lane on the roundabout because only the middle and right-hand lane goes. The lane that we went in actually doesn't even go on the roundabout, does it?
Right. No, it's to come here.
Yeah, so
I've seen it, yeah.
Turning left.
Going left up there?
Yeah.
Right, okay.
Which is where we should have gone.
Up on the middle lane over there.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so that would have brought us here.
Here.
Because there's still things to learn here as well that I want you to see, okay? In particular, speed limits. So you've seen the changes to speed clearly. See the end of the road, I want you to go up to 50 miles an hour before you get there. This is the only chance you're going to get to build the speed up. 43 is not fast enough on this road. You need to get it over 50. You want to take the opportunity while it's straight.
Yeah.
Don't go faster. Not quite there. Come on, you're not quite there. Just a bit more. That's it. and now you can maintain this speed. You don't need to go any faster on this road. But once you go through that change of speed sign, that straight, you've got a big, nice straight bit of road, is the only opportunity to get going. If you don't get going, they assume that you've not seen the change of speed sign. So you sort of accelerate in a way, tells the examiner, yes, I've seen the change of speed, and this is what I'm doing about it.
Yeah.
Alright.
I did see it.
I know you did. I
know
can tell by the way that you're speeding up.
Yeah.
Just not enough.
Enough. I took it in these small roads though, so it's easy to think. Just get it to 50 when you see that sign on that bit, yeah.
Otherwise, if you
wait,
wait,
a clear area.
If you wait until the bends, then you're just not going to get over there. It's too hard to accelerate around corners.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, good. So, in a little while, we're going to come to a roundabout. We're going to go all the way around to right 4 exit back down this road.
Right, basically. So confused. I've been playing Scrabble.
I told you it was going to be intense.
Yeah.
So there's your roundabout. You turn it right, 4 exit, all the way around back down this road. Okay.
Okay, to the right place first.
Yeah.
Good.
Okay. Just go past the stairs, get around.
Do it again.
Yeah. So now that's Oakwood. So we're now going to do this is the run to Oakwood and back. So we're going to head back towards this area and take in all the tricky bits. Okay. There's nothing to. I mean, we've done all the big stuff now. So. Sorry.
So that we've done a lot of tricky things.
Yeah. Well, you knew it, didn't you?
Yeah, of course.
You said that's what it was going to be.
I think the main thing, still on my last lesson, with that Tom, I got really flustered, and I feel today, even though I've made mistakes, it's not flustered me in the sense of like, do you know what I mean?
Just taking me
inside. Yeah. I feel better, even like I say, I've made mistakes. It's not bothering me to the point where I want to cry or just talk.
Yeah.
Like last week, I could have cried.
Oh. That.
No, I know.
No.
So this one, even though like I say I've made mistakes, I understand where I've made the mistakes as well. Which I think you've got to, haven't you?
Yeah.
To not do it again.
Yeah, try not to cry in the lesson.
I definitely won't cry in the lesson, I promise.
I was going to say it's not a good advert for the driving school.
No, I promise. And it wasn't the driving school, it's me that made myself want to cry. I think as well, like, because I don't use Raceway or Alston, like, it's just a complete area that I just don't. So if I lived there, and you go through that on the route to work or something, to get used to it, even the lanes will pick it up, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
It's just something so alien to me. But even so, look, you don't have to have to pass, you should be able to drive, shouldn't you?
Yeah. Well, once you've got your license, it's fine to drive anywhere in the country.
Yeah.
Pretty much anywhere in the world, to be fair. Yeah, because your license is international as well.
Yeah.
It's not just.
I mean, that won't be happening for me.
Hey, never say never.
No, not for the first, until I'm confident enough to drive in this country. It won't take us to anymore.
Okay, so we're coming to a roundabout. We're going to go straight on, second exit.
Yeah.
This is where the motorcycle on the right lane.
Do you see your window wiper come on automatic?
Sorry?
Your window wiper?
Yeah.
That's a really random question, but that's what it's like it's going to raise.
Yeah, don't worry about it. available sale.
What did I do?
Well, it's what you didn't do. Think about where you are.
I should be on the left.
Yeah. Let's get back to the left then. Yeah. So you've been joined by a new lane on Raceway. You haven't come back over. This guy's behind you. Shot round the left-hand side. Bye-bye. Book an up test.
So from when we come off the island, should I go straight to the left? No, sorry.
No, it's when you go through the little pinch point and then you're joined by this new lane actually came off the A52 from Sponson End.
I need to get back to the left.
Yeah. It's a weird principle. Yeah. If you find yourself in the overtaking lane, get back to the left. So we're following the Science Goods Vehicle Testing Station.
Well, I don't know what I'm doing now. So I need to signal and get off.
Well, I'm not going to tell you because you're going to be driving a test. You know what to do. I can keep telling you to reassure you, but I want you to know your own.
I know where I am now.
Exactly.
Yeah. This is where the Killer Island is coming up.
Yeah.
Okay, right.
This is going to be the Blue Jay roundabout, or the McDonald's roundabout, some people know it. Okay, so at the roundabout you're going to go straight on second exit. Now you're on for a fail already because you haven't cancelled your signal, which means that you're telling people you're going to go the first exit. I saw your fingers go for it. Next time do it. Trust your instincts, okay? So straight on second exit. Exactly. Yes. Thank you. All right. That's it. Just stay in the left lane. Now, usually people change lanes on their own here, and the examiners don't like it because they want you
do that.
to wait until you're given the instruction.
Oh, right.
Because not all of the test routes go that way. Some of them actually go up into Alston, which is where we're going to go.
Oh, right. Okay.
We've already done this 2-3 times anyway. Okay, so we're going to do the Blue Peter roundabout again. Now, last time you did it 99% correct, which is that you lost direction.
In the middle lane and go on the middle lane on Harvey Road.
Yeah, exactly.
I genuinely thought in my head I was just doing this around the island fancy.
Maybe because we've done that.
Yeah, no, I'm just
anyway,
listening.
Straight on second exit, this first roundabout, the first exit is the garage.
No great signal.
Exactly. So you are learning.
Yeah. Go to the middle lane. Stay where I am here.
Turning right, third exit. Perfect. Drive on. That's it.
We got there in the end. Be in the left.
No, you're just in the middle because the left and the right lane both go to the middle anyway. I mean, there's nothing wrong with coming over to the left.
So you just feel just in the middle, rather than quite a big open road, and then the side of it.
Now they do get you to pull over and stop here on the test as well a couple of times.
On Harvey Road?
Yeah. Which allows us there's loads of places to stop. In fact, we'll do it. Pull over and stop.
On the left?
Yeah. Of course. Slow it down. Slow it down. Going too fast. You hit the pavement at that speed.
Right.
Now you've rolled over onto the drop raised curve. You can't stop here. This is somebody's driveway. Where the raised curve is.
Here.
Thank you.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
As you came in there, you were just going way too fast. You hadn't slowed down. Yeah, so if you think about it, you're like 2-3 centimeters away from the pavement going at like 20 miles an hour. It's crazy. The mirror signal, position a little bit, slow it right down, then tuck it in.
Okay.
And, you know, you're going so fast that when you went to stop, the car actually rolled forward and onto the
next curve. Yeah.
All right, drive on when it's safe. Let's go. Then you've got your signal. I'm stopping you. Look in your mirror. Come on. They're going way too fast, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, put on the brake. Thank you. Wait for your space, okay? If you'd have pulled in front of him, he would have had to use his brakes. Okay? There you go. Shoulder as you go. Thank you. If you pull out in front of somebody and then they brake, you fail.
Yeah. She changed their mind.
Exactly. You've changed what they would normally do. See, the thing is, the other thing you did there is you signalled and then you started looking and then you went. So, once your signal's on, you're committed to go, basically.
Yeah.
Because the other thing, let's say you signalled and didn't go, and he slowed down for you because he's seen your signal, and they'll fail you for that as well.
Right, it's changing what they're doing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Alright then, so what we're going to do is get to the Spider Bridge again, and once again we're going to turn right.
At the Spider Bridge?
Yeah, so at the Spider Bridge we're going to be turning right. Third exit.
Should I be thinking? There's no one there.
Yeah, well, there's nobody there, but they'll fail you for it.
They're not putting the signal out.
You didn't signal, you didn't check your shoulder.
Oh, no, I didn't check my shoulder.
No, you didn't do anything. You looked in your mirror as you changed lanes. You checked this mirror, you saw it was clear, you angled it, and then just double check there and said, right, there's nobody there. Procedure. It should be mirror signal, shoulder check, change lane. The fact that nobody's there doesn't make any difference. That's like saying, well, it's red light, but there's nobody there. Just go through.
No, of course. I would do that.
That's hear it.
You could never do that. So go right or down there.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3.
My brain's frazzled.
I know, well, this is the last difficult thing that I'm going to ask you to do today.
This island?
Yeah.
Okay.
The only thing you've got to decide how to do after this is how you're going to enjoy the strawberries.
Yeah. I already know what I'm having with. I've got some Greek yogurt on it.
Yeah, with the strawberries, just make sure you've checked for comforts or stuff. Keep them washed.
Nothing nicer than that, proper strawberries. Right.
There's only one lane that goes right, and and now from here it feeds to the
middle, and then indicate here.
Yeah, a little bit in 2 lanes.
Right, sorry, but I did see the route of where I had to go. That's the main, not the main thing.
So you've seen the route. Try to stay
in the lane. Yeah.
If you can.
Yeah.
Stay in this right-hand position because at the second set of lights turning right, going down. That's not right.
I do see what you mean, where the lanes change, not change. They do, change over a little bit, don't they?
Yeah, your lane spirals to the middle.
Yeah. I don't like spiral lanes.
Green light. Get close to turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Miles an hour on this one.
And then the last time I looked, it was on 30. It crept up out of it. I didn't think that was going slow. Do you think that could be going fast?
Yeah, probably.
Travel walking.
There as well. So we are going to be going straight on at the next roundabout, going on to Prepare2pass.
You do that for this lane.
These do, yeah, it should do from the left lane, which is the usual lane.
Honestly, my brain's all over the joint now.
Okay.
Yeah.
In a way, it's good because it kind of recreates the conditions for the test, you know, because you'd be under pressure.
Yeah.
Most of it is self-inflicted pressure, I might add.
But I will say though, like honestly, the difference that I feel fine if that makes sense. So like last week I was flustered and like put me in the right off thing, but today I don't feel like that.
No, good.
Even with the pressure, it's not made me want to do something. Not stupid, like I understand where I've gone wrong. I think which is a good thing. Rather going away thinking that I don't know what I did wrong, because you need to understand, don't you?
Of course you do. So we're going straight on at the next roundabout. We're basically heading back over to our side of town now. Yeah, you do tend to encroach a little bit into that right-hand lane.
And it's more than enough room, isn't it?
Of course it is.
So wide.
You need to let your eyes track where you're going to go. Let your eyes actually see it, then you'll do it.
Yeah.
Move straight on.
Really quiet.
Yeah. If you look at the spot where your car's going to go, that's
Over here.
where the eyes go, the hands will follow. That's it. Much better. Not too far over. Because you can overcook it.
Yeah.
See where all them stones were on the left?
Yeah.
You wouldn't drive in there.
No.
That's where nobody ever drives. That's why it's full of stones.
Yeah.
Because all the stones that are on the road get kicked over there.
Right.
Straight on. Second exit at this one as well. Okay. I'll let your eyes see where you're going to put your car. Much better. A lot better, actually.
I think it's just going that bit slower and I say block. It's like 40 to 30, maybe quick down.
Yes, it does.
See, if this was on the test route town, I'd 100% know where I was going.
This is on the test route. We can bring it this way.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Right, so at the end, we're going to go one lane to the left.
Go to the left?
Yep.
Okay.
And at the end of the road, we are turning left. Now, when you turn left here, what I'd like you to do is go to the middle lane. There's going to be 3 lanes out here. If you can go direct to the middle, that'll set you up nicely to get where we're going to be going later. Just go direct into it. That's it. It's perfect. Yep. Nicely set up for later. So we're going to be following this down when we go. Clearly there's 2 lanes there, so these are the 2 lanes, of course. That's it. Just follow it on. You can see your lane there. Yes, you've got it. That's exactly it. So this lane is going to take us to the roundabout, and it's going to leave you in the middle lane for the roundabout, which is exactly where it should be. You're going to go middle lane here, middle lane on the roundabout, and exit middle lane discipline. It's like this blue beat roundabout, really. Yeah. But this one's going straight on.
Oh, it's a green light.
Green light.
Middle lane.
Let your eyes see it. That's it. Make sure you don't cut over.
This one.
This is it. Just do the middle. Thank you. And then at the next roundabout, you are going straight on. Now, only these 2 lanes go into the roundabout, so clearly this will switch to the left lane.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. We're in our lane then, basically. Okay, down here.
Yeah. Okay, so we're going to be going straight on at the next roundabout. If you want to go 1 lane to the right, we'll do it to the right hand lane to start with. Because you know you can go ahead here. It's actually the 3rd exit. It's a little bit tricky, but we can do it from here as well. So we have a green light. So
stay here.
Yeah, just stay in your lane. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, keep going. And from here to the middle, keep going. Keep going. Signal to leave. Exit in the right hand lane. Yeah. That's it. Off you go. Off you go. Just check your nose. Just like that. So we'll turn right at the second set of lights at the bottom of the road. We'll turn it right.
Yeah. Straight on, but I know we're straight on.
Yeah, so we're effectively going right, straight on. No. Otherwise, people think you're going down Newland Street there. But what you can do, if you can strike the balance between them, you can go halfway and then signal right, so that it's not creating that confusion. It's tight.
Did you see me? It's like I wanted to do that.
Yeah, that
No, it wouldn't. Have you ever eaten moonshine?
No.
Don't go.
No. Right, so I said, let's go. And then we signal right here.
Oh,
that's it. No, that's okay. I just can't see signal. That's it, just like that.
Yeah.
Just a little indicator.
Just to say, yeah.
I heard, actually, that's not the place to eat. You know, if you're on Japanese, it's a place just there on Abbey Street.
Is it?
Yeah. Do you know where the RSPCA is?
Yeah.
Go up further on that side.
Yeah.
And it's a very unassuming little place.
Okay.
Japanese. Now, what it is, right, is apparently we've got a 5-star chef there. And the reason for... Yeah. You're going home. Yeah. Going by the Sunbelt.
I know the way, yeah.
So, you know when Toyota was going to build the factory near here?
Yeah.
They wouldn't do it. They said they wouldn't do it unless they had somewhere good to eat.
Okay.
And that's the place.
Really?
Yeah.
I'll have to have a look.
So they brought a chef in, a Japanese chef from over there, and that's what they do. And it's like I say, it's very quiet, small and unassuming, but it is. I've heard that it's really good. Really, best Japanese made anywhere, in the country.
Well, yeah.
The opening times are a little bit weird. They're very small opening times, but food's supposed to be really good. It's not cheap either, but it's good. If you mention in Japanese,
I've had Japanese food. Asian food will start to be honest.
yeah, I do. We just tend to cook for ourselves if I don't want any kind of food, though, Japanese or Chinese. I find a good recipe. There's plenty out there.
Yeah, of course. So, I think with YouTube or on the internet in general, you can't go wrong now, can you? Fishy. God.
She's good at baking as well.
Oh, lovely.
And I trained as a chef back in my younger days.
Did ya?
I did.
Oh, lovely.
Qualified as a chef and pastry as well.
Gosh, I bet dinners in your house are amazing.
Yeah, they're not bad. We both like to cook, and sometimes it's like, who's going to cook?
Yeah, I like to cook. I prefer my own food to eating out. Not to eating out, not to have like takeaway and stuff.
Yeah, takeaway stuff.
It gives me trouble. I always have to put, I can tell about something not great.
Yeah, those sort of blokes.
Yeah, like we're sluggish and just don't feel the best. I'm like, I want to eat McDonald's. No one's never, someone said to me the other day, have you ever took it to McDonald's yet? I'm like, no. I mean, he can have one when he's older, but for now, no. I don't like all that stuff, I do. I don't even eat it myself, so I'll give it a young time. So I don't think well, this one's coming anyway, so.
Yeah. Yeah, I would have turned into my side of the road, yeah. But as he appeared, I did think, is he going to block the road or not?
Yeah. Yeah.